Hello everyone, and welcome on back to my channel. As always, for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for stopping by and joining me on today's video. Within today's video, we are going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing, and we are going to stuff my paycheck that I received from my full-time job on November 19th. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to budget out my paycheck and where all of my money will be going, then just keep on watching. All right, so as I said, we're going to do cash envelope stuffing, and we're going to be dealing with my full-time paycheck. And if this happens to be your first time here on the channel, let me take a moment and say hello and welcome. My name is Monet, and here on this channel, we deal with all things budgeting, and I am showcasing how I use the cash envelope system to help me in terms of my budget and my spending, and I'm showing how I'm eliminating my debt with the help of the debt snowball method. So if that sounds interesting to you, then definitely go down below and hit that subscribe button and join the family. I would love to have you, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are always notified whenever I upload a new video. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with budgeting out my paycheck. Okay, so here we are back with my paycheck budget breakdown sheet. This is for my paycheck number 2. And as always, if you are ever interested in any of the budget sheets that I showcase within my channel or any of the envelopes that I use within my cash envelopes, they are all down below within my Etsy shop. So be sure to check out the description and look within the link. And as always, your support would be greatly appreciated. So looking at paycheck number 2, I already went ahead and filled in the categories. So of course, we will just be going over the amounts together. So in terms of expenses, the first one, of course, that we are going to deal with is my rent. Rent is going to be for the second half, and it's going to be for my rent that I'm going to pay on December 1st. So putting away the second half, that's going to be $620. After that, we move within my PSC&G. This is also due on the 1st, and this is for my gas and electricity within my apartment. And for the month, they did give me the bill, and I am paying $83. So that is what we will budget. After that, we have files, which is for my internet, and that's always the same each month at $60. And then I have my gas for my car that I like to keep within my debit card because I get my gas from Costco. And for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to put aside $40 for that. So if we go ahead and total up everything within my expense section, that gives me $803. After that, we can move over to the cash portion, and this is, of course, everything that I'm going to take out in cash. So the first one that we have is for my car insurance. This is going to be due on the 25th, and for the second half, I'm going to put aside $98 today. After that, we have my Great Lakes for my student loan. This is also the second half for that payment, and I'm going to put aside $220. Next, we move into everything that stays within my wallet. So the first one is going to be my spending. And for spending, I'm going to put aside $100, which is more than I would normally give myself. But I'm anticipating me spending this week since it's the week of Black Friday and everything. And I just want to give myself a little bit extra cash. So I'm going to put aside $100 for that. After that, I have groceries, and groceries is also going to be $100. Next up is toiletries. Toiletries will get $45. Clothing is getting $20, and eating out is going to get $20 as well. So if we go ahead and total up everything within my cash portion, that is going to give me $603. Over here, I do have a section for my sinking funds, but if you know the channel, you already know that I typically like to fund my sinking funds with my side income. So as of right now, this is going to remain empty. So we'll move over here towards extra debt, and extra debt is going to be Great Lakes for my student loans. And from this paycheck, we can put aside $270. As for my savings, this is the same thing for my sinking funds. I like to fund that with my side income, so that will remain blank. And then as a rollover or cushion or buffer, however you like to refer to it, I always like to put aside $5 just in case. So then we'll go ahead and total up everything that I'm going to withdraw from the bank today. So it'll be 603 plus 270, giving me $873 that I will be stuffing today within my envelopes. So as always, that is a simple breakdown and you telling your money exactly where to go. And I also wanted to mention, I did the announcement on Instagram, but if you haven't heard, I was fortunate enough to be promoted within my job. So that is something exciting that has recently come about. And of course, with that promotion, that leads to an increase in pay. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing with that extra income, but I just wanted to let you guys know because obviously my numbers will change, and if you're wondering why, that is why. So now that I have everything figured out, I'm just going to head to the bank, and when I get back, we'll go ahead and stuff my envelopes together. All right, everyone, so I have returned from the bank and I got the cash right here in the envelope for us. So let's go ahead and take that out. And as we see from my bank slip, I took out $873 from the bank. This is also something that you can get off my Etsy shop if you are interested. But let me go ahead and lay out the money. And once I'm all set up, I'll bring you guys right on back. Okay, everyone, so we are all set and ready to get started with stuffing our cash. Up at the top is where I place my money. Over here is the binder where I like to hold my debt snowball and all of my sinking funds. These are the cash dividers that I carry within my wallet for my everyday spending. And these are the cash envelopes that I like to keep separate for my split bills. So we always get started with my cash envelopes. So let's go ahead and do that. First up is car insurance, and that's going to be getting $98 today. Okay, so that's 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. So altogether each month I pay $198 for my car insurance. So now I have the payment saved up and ready to pay for that. And for the people that were asking me to keep you updated in regards to my car insurance that I'm trying to lower, I can say that I have found a policy that I am very happy with, and it's going to be much less that I'm going to have to pay. So I'm very excited about that. And they were able to accommodate me with the 6-month payment. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And I'm just excited to have something else off of my bills that I have to pay per month, and I can just save up for it within my sinking funds. Most likely in the start of the new year is when I will do that, because my car insurance for the current policy that I'm on goes up until Christmas, but come the new year I will have a new payment for my car insurance. All right, so after that we have Great Lakes for my student loans. This is going to be $220 that we're going to stuff today. So that's 100, 220. So that'll go right within this envelope. And there we go. My 2 envelopes for my split bills are stuffed and good to go. So now we can move within my cash dividers. And within my cash dividers, I am participating in the dollar challenge. So any dollars that I come across within these categories, I set to the side and I put them in a jar. And then at the end of the year, we are going to count that jar and see how much I was able to save. So looking at spending is going to get $100. And I believe I took that out all in 20s. So we will grab 5 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And checking to see if I have any dollars left, which I don't. So I'm just going to roll over to what I have within my spending. So now as a total, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 45. So $145 is within my spending. After that, we move on to groceries. Groceries is also going to get $100, and that will also be in 20s. So I'm going to pick up 5 more 20s. And that gives me 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. Checking to see if I have any singles, which I do. So I'm going to set that to the side. And rolling over what I have, that now puts groceries at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 25, 30, 35. So $135 is now remaining within my groceries. After that, we move into toiletries. Toiletries is going to get $45. So 2 20s and a 5 will give us 20, 40, 45. And seeing if I have any dollars, I have 1. And now within toiletries, I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So $60 is now within my toiletries. Up next, it is clothing, and clothing is going to get $20. So we can do a $20 bill. And I have another $1 left over in clothing. So now adding my 20, that gives me 20, 40, 60, 65. So $65 is now within clothing. The next thing that I have is eating out. Eating out is going to get 20, so another $20 bill. And I have 120 left, so now I have $40 as a total within eating out. This miscellaneous category, I like to keep this empty. I use this for if I have any money that I want to deposit back into my bank with the ATM. So nothing to put in there. And now I will go ahead and put my dividers back within my wallet. They fit in the back like this. And there you go. They're all ready and stuffed. So here we have our dollars remaining, and we managed to save $1, $2, $3 for the week, so not too bad. And we're just gonna go ahead and add that to our jar. Right after our dollar jar, I am also doing the coin jar, which is again basically the same concept. Any change that I have left over, I'm gonna add it to the jar. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so there we go. Coins nice and full, and we are good to go with that. All right, so the last thing that we have left to do is putting aside money for my debt snowball for my student loans. So I keep that within my binder. And we said we were putting aside $270 for that. So that should be what we have left. That gives me 100, 250, 70. So correct, $270 for a debt snowball. And if we take out what we saved so far, let's count and see what we have so far for a debt payment for the month. Okay, so that gives me 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. So that's $697 that we have saved up so far as a debt snowball payment, which is amazing. All right, so there we have it, everyone. That is how I'm going to do my final paycheck stuffing for the month of November within my full-time income. As always, I really appreciate you guys, and I thank you all so much for coming and watching another video with me. If you enjoyed, then please be sure to let me know down below within the comments, and be sure to give the video a big thumbs up because that really helps and supports the channel. If you made it to the end and you haven't subscribed yet, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you. And with all of that being said, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy your holiday, enjoy your Thanksgiving. I wish you all many blessings, and I will see you all next time within my next video. Bye, guys.